Welcome to Table for One. I'm the narrator, and in today's video, I'll be doing a solo playthrough of Planet Unknown. This is the first time I've done a solo playthrough of this on this channel. I haven't played it that many times yet, so I'll just be playing with the Symmetrical planet and the Symmetrical Corporation, and without the Supermoon expansion, but I will surely get to some of that stuff in the future. In the meantime, let's get rolling. So I am all set up to play a solo game of Planet Unknown, and as I mentioned, this is the symmetrical side of the planet board. This is the symmetrical starter civilization. I've played the game a couple of times, and I have been sort of close to winning, but have not won yet. So I'd like to, win at least once before moving on to some of the other planets and corporations. But I do intend to play these, in the future. And I intend to include the expansion too, but got to start at the beginning. So I've got my player marker pointing here. I need to deal myself 4 of these solo objectives and then choose 3 of them to keep. So we'll take these 4 here. Whoopsie. And so what do we have? These look kind of similar. Oh man, I don't like these 3x3 area ones. So create a 3x3 area of civ terrain, create a 3x3 area of rover terrain, create a 2x5 area of biomass terrain, and a 2x5 area of water terrain. Not much variation there, huh? Well, I think I'm going to get rid of this one, the rover terrain, and keep these 3 that are over here. So I'll put them here at the top. So each one of these is worth 5 points at the end of the game if I achieve it. All right. And then I've got 20 event cards here. They're already shuffled up, but I'll give them a little shuffle again. Now there are 10 level 1 events or green events. There are 7 of the medium ones, the yellows, and 3 of the reds. So with that particular setup, my scoring goal that I need to try and achieve for victory is 59 points. And the first 2 games I played, I used the same setup for the event deck, and I scored in the 50s both times, but did not beat 59. And then for the Civ bonuses here, I've already shuffled and selected 2 level 1, 2, 3, and 4 unlocks as I move up that track that I could potentially get. So let's jump right in. So first I rotate the station, then I draw and resolve the event card. This says gains a synergy boost or a biomass patch. And I think I'll take the boost on the tech track, and I'll take this tile here because it has Civ and it has biomass, and those are a couple of the shapes that I'm trying to make. And where do I want to put it? I've got to touch the perimeter, and I want to be able to build off of it. Maybe I'll do something like this. So I've got to place a meteor here. Okay, 1 turn down, about 19 to go. So we're going to rotate this, grab the next event. Advance biomass track or Civ track? Let's go with the Civ track because I like those rewards better. And then this looks like a good piece to make. I've got to make a 3x3 with the Civ. Will that allow me to do it? No. Got to rotate it. 1, 2. Might have to crush that. Better off crushing it that way, though. Okay, life pod crushed. That's out. Oh, and I didn't even advance my tracks on the first tile. So biomass goes up, Civ goes up, and now for the second place tile, Civ goes up, and Civ is going to go up again because this one doesn't actually have a track. So that goes up, and I've hit the tier 1 on Civ. So let's see what these 2 cards are. I can either immediately destroy a placed tile and gain 2 synergy boosts, or I can patch a corresponding uncovered grid shape. So I think that means make the patches in this particular shape, and then that is worth something at the end of the game. Oh, interesting. No, so I looked it up. So for this one, if you completely surround that shape, then at the end of the game, you may fill in that shape. And it's a little early. I don't really want to destroy a tile. So I guess I will take this one and we'll just see if I can surround a 3x1 patch. Okay, so now we rotate again, grab the next event card, and look at him spinning like that. I need to now advance the rover or the biomass tracker. And I think I will do biomass. And then that allows me to advance a tracker, and I will do tech. And then that allows me to advance a tracker, so I will do tech again. So I've unlocked level 1, and that says tile adjacency placement restrictions may be ignored. So I no longer have to place tiles adjacent to each other. I can put them anywhere on the map. And that seems pretty good to me. So I'm going to take this, and maybe I'll try and make my 2x5 water up here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can probably do that. So I'll place that there. The water is on water. So I get to advance the water track, and then I get to advance it again because of that energy marker there. So this goes up twice. And now I rotate, grab the next event card, and it's an orange one. Add a new orange alert to the top of the event deck. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So let's take the orange ones here, shuffle them up. I haven't sleeved these. I wonder if I should. Well, should is maybe the wrong word, but I wonder if these will hold up okay, because they do get shuffled a fair amount. But I also don't know that they'll all fit in these containers. Okay, so I added a new orange to the top of the deck, and now I can take a tile. And this one, I think I will put here. There we go. So the water's over the water. And I'll place that here. So water goes up, and that unlocks another boost. I'll do that on the tech track. And now rover goes up, and I can place the rover. I just have to place it on any square of this tile. So I might as well put it on that meteor. There we go. Okay. That was a pretty good turn. So I rotate this again. We know we've got an orange alert. And it says regress the rover or water tracker. Well, let's do water, because I know when you regress, you don't gain any rewards. But then if I advance again, do I gain that rover? I don't know, and I don't want to break that rule. I think I played it that way previously, and then when I got to the next rover spot, I was just out of rover, so I didn't get anything. But I don't want to break anything on this playthrough, so I'm going to regress the water tracker, and that's fine. Oh, but what was I thinking? I placed I placed this tile really stupid. I can't get 2x5 there. I've got the rover stuff in the way. I'm going to have to start over on that goal. So, all right, that's a problem for later. Let's do this one for the Civ bonuses. So I'm pretty close to having a 3x3 now, which is what I need for the end of the game. So that makes Civ go up twice, and I get a level 2. So let's see what these are. They're both, no, this is immediate, this is utility. The utility one says destroy a meteorite from your planet anytime you destroy a life pod or rover. And the immediate one says advance any 3 different trackers once each. Definitely doing that one. Let's take this out of the game, place this here. So 3 different trackers once each. Let's do the tech one. So that goes up to level 2. Now I may store biomass patches to be placed at the end of the game. And let's do the water tracker, which then allows me to advance any track. So I'll do this one to gain a biomass patch that I can now save until the end of the game. We'll just keep those down there. And now I can advance a 3rd track. I've done tech and I've done water. I've got to choose a different one. And let's do the rover. And I can move that once now, and I'll move it down. I'll probably want to get that life pod. Now we rotate and get the next event. Choose is a red alert. Choose to gain a synergy boost or peek at the next event. Well, that's not bad. Let's do a synergy boost. We'll put it on the tech track because that's pretty helpful. And now I need to draw a tile. And let's take this one and place it here in an attempt to get these biomass 2x5. So I'll place a meteor, and now I advance the biomass track and the tech track, and I've unlocked the level 3 tech. So +1 each time you gain rover movement. So that's pretty handy. Let's advance this, grab the next event. Green alert, immediately resolve the preceding green alert if possible. So that would be Advance Rover or Biomass Tracker. And I think I will do the rover. So that goes up 1, but I gain +1 movement, so I can move the rover twice. So I'm going to go 1 and get that life pod, and then 2 come down. And so the life pod goes here. I've got a lot of stuff to eliminate in this area, so I'll start moving that way. And now I draw my next tile. And what do I want to have? Yes, I want this one. So I can place it here. And now I've got my 3x3 sieve space. So this goal is accomplished. I move the sieve track up and the sieve track up again, which then allows me to advance any track. And I think I'll move the rover track up so I get 2 movement +1, so 3 movement on the rover. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to place a meteor here. So now that this goal is accomplished, I start working on that one. I need to start over on that one. I'm not sure if I'll make it, but those are things to work on. So let's rotate and draw the next event. Red alert. Add a new red alert to the bottom of the event deck. Ooh, I don't love that. Just shuffle these up a little bit. I don't love ending with a red alert. I think that's hurt me previously. Whoopsie. One more quick little shuffle here. Okay. I don't know these decks well enough to really be concerned about looking at the top card. I don't know what's in there. Okay, so new red one, and now I draw. And I don't know on these, like this is 2x5. I assume you cannot accomplish it by going in this orientation. So I'm going to make sure I do it in the orientation listed, but that's going to make it way harder to do water with this particular layout. I'll be wasting a lot of track advancements, but I guess that's what it's going to be. So I'm going to take this and place it here. And my water doesn't get me a bonus. Let's add the asteroid. Oh, I think I failed to add this asteroid. I must have earlier, so let's put that there. But then the energy can either give me this water bonus or a sieve bonus. And I think I'll go with the sieve bonus. We'll bump that track. All right, rotate and draw an event. Green. Advance the rover or water tracker. And I'm going with rover, so I get 2 + 1 movement. 1, 2, 3. Get this other life pod. Start clearing up some of this stuff down here. Okay. And I think I can grab this tile. Oh no, it won't fit there. Visual spatial is not what I hoped it was. Oh, it won't fit in any of those places. Maybe I don't want that one then. I'd be better off grabbing water. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe go here. And that does get me a water bonus and a rover bonus. So that goes up. That goes up. I get my second rover, which I guess I'll place here. And then I can move. That was 2 + 1 is 3. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Onto that space. Get a meteorite. All right, and now let's rotate, draw the next event. An orange alert. Regress, rover, or biomass tracker. And we'll do the rover this time, that's fine. I don't gain any reward for that movement. And now I need to draw a tile. And this shape got me in trouble once before. So let's take this and place it like that. So I don't get the water tracker because I'm not on water. But the energy allows me to move my tech track up. I haven't moved that in a little bit. All right, rotate, next event, regress the water or the sieve tracker. And I guess I'll do water. Okay, now which of these tiles is it going to be? And I guess I'm going to take this one. I don't really like either of these options, but I'm going to put this one here so it goes on water. So I can advance the water track, add the meteor, and then the energy can either advance water again or sieve. And I think I'll go sieve and take a look at these level 3 cards. Let's see what these say. So this one is an endgame. It says claim commerce agreement cards. I'm not, this would only be the first one of those, so I don't know if that's really a great idea. And then once per round, gain a synergy boost when you collect 2 or more meteorites. That might be possible. So let's take that rather than the guaranteed 1 point. Now we rotate again, draw the next event. This one is orange. I have regress any single tracker if possible. Now we'll do the tech tracker this time. That doesn't have any effect on anything. And now I'll grab this tile and place it here and bump my sieve track and my biomass track. So biomass goes up, sieve goes up. That allows me to bump another track, and let's make it the rover, and I get 2 + 1 movement points. So I'm going to move this one 1, 2, 3. Get that life pod. All right. So what I need to start looking at as we're getting towards the end is I haven't really filled out any rows or columns, and I need to do that. So I need to think about that as I rotate and draw this next event. It is red. Regress any tracker twice or destroy 2 collected life pods. Well, let's do the rover track twice. I don't think that's affecting anything all that much. And I'm going to take this tile and place it here and add a meteorite. And then I get to bump my biomass track and my tech track. So biomass goes up, and that gets me a patch, which I can store. And then my tech track goes up. It does not change anything. And now I rotate, draw the next event. I'm thinking I'm going to leave these 3 spaces blank, and then what is it here? Be able to patch them at the end, and that'll achieve this goal. So let's see this next event. It's orange. Everything's spinning. Add 1 meteorite to an empty symbol on your tiles. Oh, so somewhere I've already cleaned up a meteorite from. Well, let's put it up here so it's near this other rover, because this rover's got places to be. I don't want to make it turn around. And I must say I've been extremely inefficient with my tile placement. Let's put this here. So I advance my tech track and my rover track. 2 + 1. I can move 3 times at the rover, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And so I've collected 2 meteorites in 1 turn. And so this says once per round, gain a synergy boost when you collect 2 meteorites in 1 turn. So I get to boost 1 track. And what's it going to be? I think it's going to be the rover track. And then I get to move 3 more times. And I will go 1, 2, 3. Now rotate the station. Draw the next event. It is a green alert. Advance, then regress the same tracker. That's interesting. Well, I guess I will advance the rover one, get 3 movement, and then regress it. So with that 3 movement, I will go 1, 2, 3. I got a meteorite and a life pod in that movement there. Okay, and now I'm going to draw this tile. So I'm placing it here. Add a meteorite. These things are all over. And up my biomass and sieve trackers. Sieve goes up, biomass goes up. Nothing else special happens, so we rotate the station. We've got how many events left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we draw the top one. Orange. Do not advance 1 resource from your tile placement. Okay. Boy, what am I doing? I've really placed terribly. I've left myself in a bad position. So I think I'll take this square as the least terrible option, but still not a good option. And, place it This is just bad all around. I'll place it here and add a meteorite, and I advance my tech track. So I get a level 4, which means double water advancement from tile placement, and then advance my rover track so I get to move 3 times, and I will move 1, 2, 3. So I just picked up 2 meteorites in the same turn. So that means I could advance a track, and I will advance the rover track and get 3 more movement. So I think I'll go 1, 2, 3, gain another life pod. I've done okay on the life pods at least this time. Done bad with everything else important though. So we rotate the station, grab the next event. We're getting to the end. Orange alert. Rovers cannot move onto energy terrain this round. All right. And I'm amazed at all the one little spots that I've left on the perimeter. This is really bad news. And so I guess I'll take one of these and I'll place it here. Let's see if I can at least fill in these 2 big oh, but they've got meteorites too. That prevents me from scoring. Well, yeah, I'll leave it there. This is rough though. So advance the biomass track and the sieve track. And, oh, wait a minute. What was that last one? Do not advance one resource from your tile placement. And I advanced the rover for sure. I got to backtrack on the tech from that last one. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. So that tech was giving me double water advancement from tile placement. I didn't use that, so no rules broken. I'm glad I remembered that. Let's rotate, draw an event. This one is green, advance, tech, or water tracker. And let's go ahead and put the tech one back up to where it was. And I'm giving up on this water goal. I just really placed poorly. So I'm going to take this tile instead and place it here and improve the tech track and the rover track. So that goes on to a 3, so I actually get 4 movement. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that meteorite. And now I advance, get the next event. Looks like there's only a few left. Green alert, collect a meteorite from the planet. Ooh, more like that a minute ago, but okay. Let's make sure that I get this one here. Got a nice pile of them up there. Okay, what tile do I want now? Starting to run out of legal tiles. I think, yikes. Let's grab this and place it, I suppose, here. Man, I did such a bad job on this one. All right, so water does not go up, but energy can make either the rover or water or tech go up. And let's do rover, which gets me 4 movement plus a track advance. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I collected this one, and I could advance a track, and I'll do rover again and get 4 more movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another meteorite. And that was 2 meteorites in one turn, so I can advance a track. So let's do rover again and get another 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now rotate, draw an event. This is a green one. I've got 2 left after this. Okay, regress, then advance the same tracker. Let's do rover again. Regress, and then advance. So the advance gets me 3 plus 1 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get another meteorite and drive it all over the place. And now I need to take a tile, and this is the only one I can legally place. So it's going to have to be this one. And it's going to go somewhere in here. It's the only way I'll be able to place it. Oh, this has a stupid meteor on it too. Let's place it here, I guess. Does it matter which way it faces? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. What am I thinking? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let's do this. All right, so that needs a meteor. And my tech and biomass tracks go up. So there's tech, and that says I can advance a track. biomass goes up. That gives me a patch. And for my advance a track, let's do the biomass, which then lets me advance a track. And let's advance biomass again and get another patch. I'm going to need some patches. And this patch, I think I'm going to place now. Yeah, I'm going to place it right here. That should make some sense in a second if I did this right. So advance this, draw the last, oh, there's two more events. Draw this one. It's green, regress a tracker, and then advance any other tracker. Sure, let's regress, I don't know, the Civ one and advance the biomass one, okay. And now of the two tiles left, I don't have a legal placement spot for either of them. That's why I put the patch there. You know, my text said I may store biomass patches to be placed at the end of the game, but I placed that one so that I could not place another tile. Otherwise, I would have been forced to place one of these. So instead of placing a tile, I just draw one and then advance the associated tracks. Let's get this one. So I advance biomass and tech. So tech goes up, that'll get me some points. Biomass goes up, that gets me a patch. And now it's the end of the game, so I don't have to resolve this last red event, which is good. Out of curiosity, what was it? Regress any tracker twice or destroy 2 collected meteorites. Okay, well, didn't need to do that one. And then this one does not help me for scoring. But for this endgame condition, I did not achieve that now, though. But I can place my patches, I guess. I've got 4 patches to place. Oh, that was dumb of me. I should have flipped this tile over so the meteorite was on that side. Well, whatever. We'll leave it there then. I'll place a patch here. Like, that's not going to score either way, so I'm not going to waste patches there. Instead, I'll place a patch down here. And I think the best I can do is to place a patch here and another patch here. I think that'll be it. Okay, let's score this thing up. Again, I'm aiming for 59. So this one, did I have a 3x3 of Civ? Yes, I did. Did I have a 2x5 of, oh man, maybe I should put a patch there. Yeah, okay. Never mind, I'll take that last patch and put it here. I need to do that. So 2x5 of biomass, yes, and then 2x5 of water, no. I was not able to wrap my head around that. So those are 5 points each, so I'm at 10. Now let's look at the tracks. This one gets me 3, so I'm at 13. And this one, another 2, so I'm at 15. This one gets me 3, so I'm at 18. This one gets me 2, so I'm at 20. And this one gets me 2, so I'm at 22. And then I've got 5 life pods, so that's 27. Got to figure out these meteorites. 28, 29, 30, and 31. Okay, so I'm at 31, and now I need to add up my points from the grid. If that wasn't clear, the life pods are 1 each, and the meteorites are a point for every 3. And I already lost count. I think I said 31. So now we add up points for every row and column that has no meteorites in it and is completely filled. So let's start with rows. We've got up to 32. And this one, 33, 34, 35. Oh boy, and 36. Let's do columns. Nope, 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 no. 37, 38. Nope. 39, 40, 41, nope, 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 42. Yowza, the planet looks terrible. That is not going to be enough. So the rule book says critical fail. We're going to need another planet. Of my 3 playthroughs, that has by far been my worst score. I've scored at least 10 more points than that on my other playthroughs. So sorry you had to see that happen. I'm going to blame these 3 solo endgame objectives because they're so similar. And there's lots of different types. And so that was kind of a bad draw. And my attention, I put way too much attention into trying to achieve those, especially the water one. You know, I messed it up and it just left this weird patchwork of holes in my planet that really badly hurt my scoring. So I've got some work to do on this game, but I will be playing it again, and if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'd love to get your thoughts on this playthrough, so go ahead and leave some comments as well, and if you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. And then let me know what planet and or corporation would you like to see, because I'll probably do that next. I'll play a planet and corporation, and then I'll do another playthrough sometime after that where I add in supermoon. So those are things to come. I will note that on this game, it's pretty easy to set up. The rules are pretty clear, but putting this away kind of stinks because I feel that each of these 12 tile stacks needs to be shuffled independently and then placed back in so that I'm ready to play the next time. So it's kind of a pain to mix those up and then to just get all the tiles back off this board and sort through them. So if you have not played this game yet, that would be, I think, my chief complaint about it. It's a fun game. I do like it. I'm glad I've got it. I'm happy to play it. And just lucky for the game that it tables quickly and it's, the teardown that's the pain. Because if the setup was that difficult, then I probably wouldn't play it as often. So those are my initial thoughts on Planet Unknown after a handful of playthroughs. But you can expect to see it again a few more times on this channel. And I think I'll be playing it quite a bit because I do enjoy the puzzle. But that is it for this time on Table for One. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great week.